Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Kansas City. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Watch it. Do it.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Chiefs. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. To the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So I promise you all week, as they built this defensive game plan, Mike, they knew exactly where he was going to line up on every snap. And based on where he was in the formation alignment, they were going to have certain checks and calls to build their coverage from him, and then to all the rest of the eligible receivers. So they're going to have eyes on him. They're going to have bodies in space. There's going to be contact at the catch point, because if you just try to guard him with one guy, he is a nightmare to deal with.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Moving to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Peelage forward for maybe a yard. That's Jack Jones in on the stop.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break in and tap on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
18 yards on the pickup there. First down, KC. Handoff here, up the middle, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Here's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Hey, 43, 43. All right. All right, go look. Attack, attack.
To throw is Mahomes. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come up?
And he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your pace defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now, faking the give. That is caught left side by Waddle. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, yeah. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Here's a give to Achane. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Let's go.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gordon. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they come up now, second and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Right.
They go play action with Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Formation for the Chiefs.
This fielded in the end zone. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
This one, a deep shot for Rice. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Buffer's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will score! Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Yellow. What?
Off the play fake, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Yellow. I got one.
A as they try to run it here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
35-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Work at the right side, taken in by Rice.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Throwing now on first and 10. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchdown. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Harrison Butker at the kickoff, 14-2.
3 points, all that separates these two sides. As half number 2 kicks off. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Leads to second
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play. And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is third and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. That is fielded at the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Mahomes back. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
44-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. So, from 37, here's second down and 3.
Second and 3.
They'll stick with him again. Space to run, inside the 20. And he's in! Touchdown, Kansas City. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Dolphins 14. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution, Mike. It's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back. And so it's got to be better blocked and better executed.
Third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Dolphins 14.
following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a nice run. Get him about 9.
Ball carrier.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll step up and run this.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Dolphins are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Yellow. Hey, 50.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do. So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
34-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That's gonna be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action with Mahomes. Open man, his tight end straight. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Yellow! Hey, 57, 50. We gotta push it up, we gotta push it up, we gotta push it up.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Yellow!
Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. That is catch number 60 for the season. Here's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Now, Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And he'll keep this one in. Touchdown, KC. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. As an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second and 10. On the handoff, this is Chubb. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. A run, and it's Achane. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the deck, it's a fumble. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 2. A run with the fullback, Ingold. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're gonna need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now the return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal, Miami.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. And that is Hush in the end zone. He's in. Rashee Rice. point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit.
Dolphins 24.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Anthony! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 3rd and 11.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.